Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be dueling another YouTuber called GeoChampion in Geogrid. And this is a geography game where you're given 9 squares and you have 10 guesses to fill them in with the least popular answer that other people guessed. I'm going to see if I can beat him. I will include his perspective in the video so you can see how we do it side by side. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. All right, time for number 51. Top 20 in population density. So that's going to be like Singapore, Hong Kong, Macau. Population under 5 million. So Singapore is under 5 million. Island nation. Top 20 in population density and an island nation. What would that even be? Okay, that's going to be a hard one. And then area less than 50,000 kilometers squared. Name is 5 letters long and in Africa. We'll start with in Africa. Island nation. I'm going to go for some random territory. The first one that I think of is Mayotte. Okay, did not mean for that to be a legendary. I guess just very few people know that. So, less than 50,000 kilometers squared. So very small in Africa. Sao Tome will work. The Gambia... you know what? Let's just guess Sao Tome. Never hurts to be safe. Okay, it's just legendary. This is crazy. In Africa, population under 5 million. Let's see if we can get the triple legendary. Dang it, epic. Name is 5 letters long. Island nation. Nauru comes to mind. So does Palau. Taiwan is 6. That would have been good for last board. Not many people that remember Nauru, so I'm going to guess Nauru unless I can't think of anything else. Anything in the Caribbean, possibly? Nauru. It's rare. That's good. Less than 50,000 kilometers. So how small is 50,000 kilometers? That would be square root of 50,000 is like more than 200. So like 225 kilometers by 225 kilometers. So, Singapore's an island nation, and that would definitely be top 20 population density. I'll just guess that, because I honestly don't know what else to guess for that. It's uncommon, but like, why risk it? Alright, I think Macau's definitely under 5 million people. I'm just gonna guess it. Okay, it's legendary. Area less than 50k kilometers squared, top 20 population density. Isn't like... I'm thinking of really population-dense countries, and something that popped into my head was Aruba, because it has the really big city, Oranjestad, and that's like the entire island. So, that's a risk, though. But I have 4 guesses left, so I might as well go for it. Aruba, why not? That just popped into my head. So let's see. Okay. Well, then I can just probably put Monaco. That's definitely top 20 population density. And it's definitely smaller than 50,000 kilometers. All right. Macau's 5 letters long. That would have been wonderful to put there. Haiti is 5 letters long. Haiti has to have less than 5 million people, right? Unless it somehow does. Oh, this is really hard. I'm not going to guess Haiti because it probably has over 5 million people and I just don't know it. I'm probably greatly underestimating how many people these countries have. But 5 letters is very short. I just can't think of what would be in there. Oh, Palau. I just remembered Palau that I said that. Right, Palau definitely has under 5 million people, but I'm going to put that for this one. It's rare. Great. Is there another island nation that has 5 letters? Fiji 4. Can't have island in the name. So, actually Malta has 5 letters long. And it's definitely under 5 million people, so that works. 103.4. That's actually better than our first board. Let's see. Did we get any of the rarest answers? All islands just stole all of that. Saint Martin for the top 3. Okay. I guess Saint Martin is extremely dense. Well, it was a good try. So now we're on to Geo Champion's perspective. All right, time for board number 52. Has nuclear weapons. Wow, that is not very much, right? That's only like 15 countries, I think. Flag was blue. So, USA, France, UK. Nothing in Africa. Brazil doesn't. India does. No, I don't know. Know what? The only thing that I can think of is France. So I'm just going to put France down. It's rare. I don't think many people think of France as having nuclear weapons. 5+ countries and has nuclear weapons. So not US, not UK. China would work. Russia would work. But people are most likely going to be thinking of that. How about this one? Area greater than 500,000 kilometers. I just don't exactly know what has nuclear weapons. Does Canada have nuclear weapons? You know what? India probably does have nukes. Yeah, India does have nukes. I think India does have nukes, so I just thought of Israel too. Israel has nukes. I can't think of anything else though. So India it is. India definitely borders more than 5 countries. Okay, it's rare. That could have also worked for flag with blue. And I think if I swapped those two around, that would have been a much better outcome. Area greater than 500,000 kilometers squared. That's definitely not Israel. So I'm going to go for China. It's probably common. It's rare. That is great outcome. Population over 100 million. So that's a lot. How much is that again? That's only 20 countries probably. Flag with blue. Population over 100 million. First thing that I think of is Ethiopia. Why not? Let's go for Ethiopia. It's epic. 5+ countries, population over 100 million, and area greater than 500,000 kilometers squared. We already used India and China. Indonesia is definitely over 500,000 squared. Brazil definitely borders 5 countries. Now I'm just going to put Brazil down because I really can't think of anything else. Well, that's common. Whatever. I'll make that so that's the only common we get. So big country, high population. I'm going to guess Indonesia. It's rare. Okay, in Asia. So easy last category. Flag with blue. I'm not sure exactly what they classify as being in Asia, like what islands are in Asia and what are in Oceania. So I'm going to stick to mainland Asia, not go for anything too crazy. Borders 5+ countries in Asia. We already said China, so how about Iran borders 5+ countries? There's no way it doesn't. So it's epic, so that's good. Area greater than 500,000 kilometers. Big country in Asia. Not sure about the size of Malaysia, but Pakistan could work. It's the biggest country, Kazakhstan. Though I think Kazakhstan would be commonly guessed. Mongolia too. We have 3 guesses left, so I might as well just guess Pakistan because I'm not sure it has over 500,000. It's legendary. And now we have 2 guesses left to get a flag with blue in Asia. Honestly, nothing better I could think for this, so it's fine that we got the common. In Asia, flag with blue, we can do... What's the first thing that comes into my head? Well, we don't want that, but... First thing that comes into my head is Israel, but that's probably going to be said a lot. So we don't want that. I'm not sure Azerbaijan has anything. So South Korea, why not? 123.2. And let's actually see what my answer was. It was rare. So the Brazil is mainly what brought me down there. Let's see what the answers were. Well, of course, British Indian Ocean Territory. I would have thought that would be mainly... I thought that would have been classified as Africa. But I guess it's Asia. So I'm not going to risk it on those types of things. Okay. Whatever that Turkey is 0.5%. Wait, did I get the highest score? Ethiopia? No, I answered Ethiopia for that one. Which was... The rarest one was Mexico. I guess Mexico does have a little bit of blue. Alright. Now it's on to Geo Champions perspective. Alright, let's do this. Population under 2 million. French is an official language. Developed country, island nation in Asia. Name consists of multiple words. French is an official language. Island nation. St. Bartholomew. I've played this quiz enough times to know that that is always the least guessed one. Yep, you see, it's always a legendary when it's an option. So... We've used our free legendary pass. Great. Population under 2 million. Developed country. Population under 2 million that speaks French. How about we go for some other French territory? How about French, actually no. French Southern Territories. Why not? It's legendary. By the way, I think this is my 3rd favorite flag in the entire world. Behind, South Georgia and Eswatini. Human Development Index under 0.6, so not developed country, where French is an official language. That's hard. I'm not sure about the development of Mayotte, but Algeria is probably over 0.6. Niger has to be under 0.6. There's no way it's not, and it definitely does speak French. The name is French. There we go. I thought that was the flag of India for a moment. I got scared. In Asia, population under 2 million. Let's just go for British Indian Ocean Territory. It was the winner last time, so you might as well. It's legendary. Human Development Index under 0.6 in Asia. Just gonna go for Timor-Leste. Legendary. Wow, I'm doing unnecessarily well for playing this fast. Island nation in Asia. Singapore. I think Indonesia counts even though it has land boundaries. So as long as it's mainly on islands, I think. Not that it has islands, but I think it's mainly on islands. Or it's part of an island. So, like, St. Bartholomew, I think, is not itself an island, but it's shared. Island nation in Asia. Why is this taking me so long to think? I don't think Macau's an island. It's maybe connected to the mainland. How about Cocos Islands? Would that be classified as Asia? Let's save that for later. Name consists of multiple words. Island nation. I'm going to go for Saint Pierre and Miquelon. It's legendary. Pulling out all the islands on this one. All of these are islands. Name consists of multiple words. Population under 2 million. Let's go for another island. How about... what's a very little remembered one? I'm just wondering, can you guess Antarctica on this? You can't. Alright. How about we go for... well, no one remembers Mayotte. And they're going to remember it even less here. No, Mayotte is one word. So let's just do Saint Helena. It's legendary. As expected, this is the best board that I've ever done. Human Development Index under 0.6. What is... well, I mean, we have a guess left over. So I'm just going to guess Comoros to see if it's under 0.6. It's not. Those island countries are surprisingly developed. Fine, we still have 2 guesses left. In Asia, island nation. I'm just gonna have to... well, I don't know whether I should guess Sri Lanka or Singapore. So, let me think. Is there any tiny little island that's a territory in Asia? I don't think so. Asia doesn't really do that well. So, yeah, why not? Let's just go for Singapore. Oh... Singapore or Sri Lanka is the question, but I'm going to go for Singapore. It's epic, so we've only got legendary and epic. Name consists of multiple words. Oh, that's why Comoros didn't work. I didn't see the other category. Sao Tome and Principe, is that under 0.6? I am unsure. You know what I think could work? It's Sierra Leone. 36.9 is crazy. That is the best board that I've ever done. Only legendary and epic. There's no way that he's beating that. North Korea? Never gonna guess that there. And New Caledonia. I was thinking of guessing New Caledonia, but I would have thought that something like French Southern Territories and St. Barthélemy would have been rarer. Let's check my wrong answers. What was wrong about this one? Yeah, that's just a silly mistake. All right. I'll see you after his perspective. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Okay, what am I going to do? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, I will do more Geogrid videos if this does do well. So, yeah, other than that, bye-bye.